because survival mode fucked me over massively. Because that's the thing about survival mode is when you come out of it, you get fucked over bad. Like, real bad. Nailed yawns. I mean, that's part of that, but I was meaning more of like Twitch. Like, what am I doing wrong? What am I missing? Like, I'm not tech savvy. I used to be able to do edits and fancy shit, but I don't have anything fancy anymore. I don't have the funds to do it. Like, I can't afford things. Now, when it comes to jobs, that's a different story. There's not a lot I could do there. I know that for a fact. There's not a lot I could do there. I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying. It's all I can do. But it's frustrating. Just means that this has to be the door. Because every door that I open has been shut in my face. It just tells me that this is the door. I just have to, like, go all out. Meaning I'm going to have to full send it. And thank you for the head pats, Wheelie. Which is going to be stressful. Because I'm going to get burned out if I do it. But if that's what makes me monies, then I'm going to have to. I don't want to. But sometimes we don't want to. The things we don't want to do ends up being the right thing to do too. I think I lost the Twitchy. Oh, I appreciate that, Wheelie. I'm going to have to make this, like, there's just, Twitchy, you know my whole situation. And that's the thing, like, I can't tell you, I, like, had a job interview that was clear over in Colorado. Like, I was on the phone with this one. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, they're like, oh, we love your background. We know you're a content creator. Holy crap, that's awesome. They're like, so, we have a position over here for you. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in Ohio. Only way that's going to work is you guys fund me to relocate. And they were like, we can't do that. And I'm like, well, it doesn't hurt to ask. I said that's where I was getting at is, you know, if it can't be done, it can't be done. But if you really liked my application that much, sometimes you'd bend things to make happen. And they were like, yeah, I can't bend that far. So I was like, hey, at least that tells me that there is something here. Because you cannot tell me that every door that I've tried to open has been slammed shut in my face. Every single door has been this way. But that interview, that little phone call to schedule an interview was so successful that they literally told me. The person over the phone was like, your application is on our top of the list. Just so you know that if you ever find yourself in Colorado, if you ever find yourself this over here, give me a ring. This job is yours. Like, for real, that is what the dude told me over the phone. So that tells me, A, that something's happening. It was Pog, yes. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, if they're not willing to bend the knee to bring me to them, I'm seeing something that I know I can't fathom, but the universe is telling me this is where I belong. That means I'm going to have to fight, kick, scream, all the things to make it happen. That means that I'm going to hit burnout faster than ever. But I am going to have to fight like this, as like Twitchy said. My life depends on it. I'm going to have to fight, kick, scream, scratch, all the things to make it happen. So yeah, if I'm making this my full-time job, I'm going to have to fight for it. And I mean fight. But could use your help. Because that's the only way this is going to work. So I'm trying to network. I'm trying to be more social. It is hard when you have a project you want to do, but don't have enough people to tune out to pretty much join you in this project. I used to hang out with the big groups back in the day. I limit myself because of drama. I tend to not focus heavily on those groups. I need to find people that are not involved in that. So I'm going to have to start looking for like people like that are drama free. And that's a hard thing to find in around this fandom, because people get jealous of you. You think you're teaming up with the right people, but they get jealous of your success because they can't figure out what happened and why they're not successful. So they blame you rather than fixing themselves. They'll think that you're the problem and make up things just to hurt you, to bring you down. So I got to figure out how I can fix that to where I find the right group of people who don't see it that way. That see, we're all in this together. We're all growing with each other. There's no competition. No one's trying to outdo anyone. No one's trying to outbid, like, take people away. Be like, oh, you got your main supporters. Let me steal those for you. You don't need those. Those are mine. I want those big supporters. Like, people who don't think like that. That is what I need in my corner. I need people that don't think like that over there. And that's tricky to think about. That's tricky to even remotely get to that point, because you know that those people over there are not the greatest people ever. Like, people that will not acknowledge their fans, that meet them at an event, yeah. And Twitchy, I've known you for a good bit. The drama you were in really wasn't you. That was just stuff that happened around you. But to me, you've been around a lot longer than most. I mean, Luna's been around, but she has a lot of issues with boyfriends, ex-boyfriends, their friends, the typical high school bullshit that happens. Luna's like Luna's trying her best. And I feel bad for Luna because it's not her, it's the people around her that are like that. And I wish she'd I don't want to sound critical, but I really wish she'd put herself higher and don't see herself as the lower end. Because she's got a lot of potential. Like, I've hung out with her more than anything else. She's sweet, charismatic, and I wish she would see herself higher than where she puts herself. I feel that, Twitchy. I'm the same way. I'm too old for this shit. And that's been my life so I have a lot of things I'm trying to figure out. What's going on with my own body. And I honestly think it could be stress is getting to me. And it could be fucking with my whole body. And that could be why I'm trying to distance myself from stress. Doing this job doesn't stress me because it's actually fun for me. I enjoy this. Like, I kid you not, this has been my favorite thing ever. Like, I was sitting there talking to somebody else about this that doesn't know about this side of stuff. And I was like, I don't know why, but this brings me so much joy. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It brings me so much joy. Yes, it brings me stress, but that's because I meet the wrong people. But I'm realizing after reading so many freaking books that I am at peace with who I am. And I need to do better and keep pushing forward. Letting go of the pain, the ego, letting go of all of that. And saying hello to amazing opportunities that are waiting for me by letting go of that shit. Because the moment you start to make changes in your life, which I have been this whole entire year. So 2024, 2025, I've been making changes. I've been making big changes. And I know where I'm going. I see it. I see potential. It's just trying to get to that point where I'm like, oh, I could do all fun stuff. Like, I could make my content pop if I only had the extra funds to be able to distribute. So I always say this. What the heck did I... That was weird. I think I clicked on that by mistake. That shouldn't have happened, but I did. Sorry about that. Yep, I gotta keep taking steps. And that's all I could do, is keep taking steps. Ooh, I look forward to seeing it. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. My journey is, I know where I'm going. I see it. I can feel it. But it's just getting there is the hard part. Like, manifesting what I want has been changing my life. Like, it's funny. I was sitting there talking to my therapist. I haven't been saying, oh, if I only had the money. Like, my attitude has changed since then. Like, I now have plans. Oh, we're going to go take a trip to Japan. I want to go down to Cherry Blossom Festival. I want to see all the cherry blossoms. I want to see Tokyo Tower. I want to visit some shops while I'm down there. Like, I have a legit plan. Like, I know where we're going to stay. I know where, like, I kid you not. I've already started making plans as if it's going to happen. Like, I'm not kidding. I've made plans as if it's going to happen. Without even a thought process. I started making plans for China. When I want to go visit China, I've started making plans on where we're staying, where we're going, what we're going to see, who we're going to find. Like, we're looking for tour guides. Like, I am basically manifesting so much that I'm planning